Yeah, the thumbnail was me doing my impersonation of Kevin Home Alone. Because I don't know, that's what came to mind. And as I was thinking about the Canonical Academy stuff that they're offering right now, excited about it. And I don't know what to expect. I am shooting this video because I signed up. If we scroll down here, they are releasing the using Ubuntu server certification soon. And I signed up to be a beta tester for that. And I just got an email the other day saying, congratulations, you have been selected. I don't know if that's everybody or if that's actually a few people that have been selected. And then they said in that email, if you want to sign up for the beta test for using Ubuntu Desktop, do it now because we're closing it. So I just wanted to get the word out because it's going to be a free exam. I think it's probably going to cost $100. So if you're interested, sign up. You're going to get it for free, pass. You're going to get that certification. So I just signed up for the using Ubuntu Desktop. I was just going to take the Ubuntu server, and which I'm also going to cover. But right now, we're going to focus on using Ubuntu Desktop. I've installed Ubuntu Desktop, the LTS 25 something. I have to admit, Ubuntu is a new territory for me. I work as a Linux administrator, so I handle a lot of Ubuntu servers. I've never really used the Ubuntu Desktop. So we're going to do this together, hopefully, you and I, and figure this thing out and learn for the exam. It is actually interesting. So if you want to poo-poo it, feel free. I just love Linux. Doesn't matter if it's Soren, Arch, Debian, RHEL, Fedora. I just love it. I love the blinking terminal. And so if we go to content here, I think. So this is what we're going to have to be doing. So I'm going to cover all of these things as I study. And so I'm going to do a playlist for the Ubuntu Desktop Exam. And if you're clicking this video and you don't know my channel, check it out. It has a lot of gravy, saucy stuff that hopefully you're going to like. I covered the Red Hat Certified System Administrator exam. I'm currently doing the Red Hat Certified Engineer exam, which I'm taking in April. So I don't know. And then also Zorin OS Desktop, I am going to be covering that as well. So there's a lot of like goodness coming your way. Click like and subscribe and all that. You know, write a comment, say hi. I want to hear from you. If you're from Brazil, Portugal, Spain, Germany, I don't care. Just say hi from Germany. That'll be cool. Or the Faroe Islands. So I'm from Iceland. Hello, my international peoples. So back to this. I am interested because a lot of this is, I don't have a lot of experience with package management except apt, of course, on servers, but just like snaps, converting packages to snaps, and securing. I am wanting, and let's go do a deep dive into the PKI, and connecting to an Active Directory realm. That's going to be fun. I'm going to use the GUI, also the terminal, and excuse me. We're going to set up an open LDAP server as well, and a Windows Active Directory domain. Connect to both. Just see how that works, how the cookie crumbles. And then do ACLs, permissions. There's a lot of stuff here. I'm pretty good. I'm pretty good with LVM. New thing is I've taken snapshots and stuff, but I'm rusty. So we're going to go through all of this together, have some fun. And if we go to study guide, using Ubuntu Desktop resources. And this is pretty cool because it kind of shows us what we need to focus on. So network capabilities, 25%. And some of these, like this is a practical exam as much, that's what I know currently. But there are, I think, a few multiple choice questions. It's probably going to be centered about layer 2 networking, because I don't know how you're going to do that via practical exam. I don't know. We're going to see, but we're going to go over this. And engaging with the open source community, 10%. Yeah, recognize LTS concepts, release cycle. That's pretty easy. So the LTS is every 2 years in April, and the interim is, I'm going by memory, I think the support for that is 9 months. I don't know. We're going to go over all of this. So installing Ubuntu Desktop 10%. What I'm interested in this is how we're gonna like address this, fix boot issues involving components such as grub2 and init ramfs, an upgrade and LTS release. The exam is 90 minutes. I don't know how we're gonna do all this in 90 minutes, but you know, because right now I'm studying for the Red Hat Certified Engineer, and that's 4 hours, and I'm afraid to run out of time. So create a bootable USB drive for Ubuntu, install proprietary drivers. So there's a lot to cover here. So that's going to be exciting. Managing applications, 28%. And then securing the desktop system, which I'm actually, this is probably a thing that I'm most hyped about currently, but I'm also interested about learning about snaps. I know a lot of people don't like snaps. I have never used them. None of the companies that I support are using snaps. So it's more of a desktop thing, at least, you know, in my line of work. So this is going to be the next playlist, Ubuntu Desktop Exam Certification. Then after that, we are jumping into the using Ubuntu server together. It's going to be a separate playlist. That is going to be a plethora of learning and amazeness together. But so far, so good. I've installed Ubuntu Desktop. I'm starting to learn a few things. But yeah, I'm kind of hyped. So we both have Red Hat. We have Ubuntu. And then I'm going to get back into the different distributions. I'm using Omarchy. I've seen many people call it Omarchy right now. I don't know if that's, I like Omarchy. It rolls off the tongue better. But it's kind of like GNOME or GNOME. I digress. Thank you for watching. Until next time, I appreciate you. And